It's still in the game on News Central TV. I am Udoka Njoku, and of course, you can reach us on our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel at News Central TV. Let's talk basketball on the home front as Rivers Hoopers have arrived in Lagos to intensify preparations for the upcoming Basketball Africa League season. The Nigerian champions will play friendly games before departing for Rabat on Wednesday. Kelvin Nweke, Permanent Secretary of the Rivers State Ministry of Sports, assured the players of continued support from the government and also challenged them to surpass last season's third-place finish. Hoopers will kick off their Basketball Africa League campaign against Stade Malien on Saturday. Now, the team aims for a stronger performance in their quest for continental glory. Looking forward to having them travel and also doing Nigeria proud right there. Now, we have Queen John-Moseph joining us, Rivers Hoopers Media and Comms Manager. Thank you for joining us, Queen, and permit me to say happy Modern Sunday to you. But of course, it is on a Monday, but I have to celebrate you because I just might be getting rice and chicken from you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. He's right here. The chicken is waiting for you.
It's all right. Maybe I should go on a break and make a trip down to your place to come have chicken. But great to have you with us. Again, Rivers Hoopers are in the news. And just to make it clear, fans, basketball lovers have already stamped Rivers Hoopers as the best thing to happen in basketball for Nigeria when it comes to club activities, because they've been the most active basketball team in Nigeria. And we've seen this come to play even during basketball tournaments that we get to hold in the country. So Rivers Hoopers are doing something extremely well in the country. I'd say kudos to your team, Queen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Right, we look forward to the Basketball Africa League. Now, the last time they played in that tournament, they finished third. What are the main focus areas of the team's preparation, especially here in Lagos?
Well, we just have 2 days, and that's today and tomorrow. We'll try to maximize those 2 days before we get on flight. We are flying out of Nigeria about 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. on Wednesday. So we just have today and tomorrow to really fine-tune whatever we need to do. We've been training all the way in Port Harcourt the last couple of weeks, but we've not really had tough friendly games or tougher teams to play against. But coming to Lagos, we are hoping we can play some teams in Lagos who always give us tough time whenever we go head-to-head with them. Teams like Hoops and Reed or Raptors or something. I know it's not the kind of quality we'd see when we get to the Basketball Africa League, but just to at least predict or kind of give us a taste or an idea of what to expect and how well we are prepared for Saturday. So if there are areas that the coaching crew need to work on in terms of chemistry as well, blending the new guys and the domestic players, which we've done in training, but in competitive situation is really where we want to test them, and that will be determined today and tomorrow. So we want to maximize the 2 days that we have. Hopefully we can make good use of it. We still have 2 more days when we travel, because going to Rabat is like just a day. We'll be there on Wednesday, so we still have Thursday and Friday. But that will be on finishing touches. You really cannot do so much in 2 days when your game is just 2 days away. So, but for today, we'll be playing against some couple of boys together at the National Stadium this afternoon. Hopefully something will come out of it. We have like 5 new players, so we really need to test how well they blended with the team.
Right, and talking about the new players now, how are they settling in, and exactly what will be their impact on the team's performance?
They've settled in, like they're all professionals. 2 of the players, 2 of them that played last year got back. I'm talking about Kelvin Nweke, who's like the leader in the park. Then we have Peter Olesemeka, 2 of them returning. So it's nothing new having these 2 guys. They've known the team so well. They even helped us qualify back to the BAL. They played the final 8, so they know the team so well. So we really don't have an issue. Likes of Majid Aket, who just joined the team, Magzi Sharma, who just joined the team as well, Raphael Prutney, who just joined the team. We also have Ugona, that's the NBA Academy Africa player. You know that for each of 12 teams, you must have an NBA Africa Academy player. So he was with us last year, so he's not new, and then the team is not new to him, so it's quite easy. It's the other 2 or 3 players who join the team would have to have enough time to settle in. But so far, for Madut, he has settled well. He's a South Sudanese. He played against us last year. He played for the AS Douane team of Senegal, and the 2 times they played with us, or the 3 times they played with us, it was tough playing against Madut. Very, very tough, and he was like a top performer in those 2 games. So coming over to River Supers, when I asked him, was like he didn't have any other choice. When he looked at the options, River Supers was kind of the edge for him. And knowing that we're very competitive, we have been very good coaching crew headed by Coach Ogo Odaudu, and also the way he saw the way we played and how Coach Ogo Odaudu was able to use the players, it plays to their strength. So he couldn't have gone for any other team apart from us, except maybe he had other teams would have paid more. But in terms of competition and the goals that he wants to achieve, he didn't see any other team less or more than us. So I think Madut has settled in terms of environment, players as well, they are settled in. Raphael too is gradually settling in as well, because he didn't really join early enough. He played in his club side in Mexico. So before he joined, it was quite some time. But Raphael is not a new terrain for him when it comes to Africa. He has played for Cape Town Tigers years before now, even helped them to win their consecutive championship before he moved back to the US. So the African terrain is something he's used to. And so he won't really have issues blending. And some of these players, we had to bring them in because we had to replace them like for like. For Maxi Shamba, who is a point guard, we had to replace him, was a replacement for Will Perry. A lot of people wanted Will Perry back, but yes, you would really love a team player like him, a player who is a good scorer, a very good 3-point shooter, who is a leader on the floor, on and off the court, who sees the court really, really well from far off, who can take tough decisions, risky decisions, and it will pay off. So, but we couldn't have him back, unfortunately, but we have Maxi Shamba, who is the DR Congo, captain of the team, of the national team. So he's well known, well traveled, plays in France as well. So we had him back for Madut. Madut is coming in place of Kelvin, in place of Divine AK. Both of them play the similar position. They play 3. We also have Raphael Krutny coming in as a forward, as a power forward, replacing John Wilkins, who is now retired. He's no more a player anymore. He has aged, and then he just felt he should move on to coaching. So, but those are the players we've had now. Gradually, they are blending with the team, and we hope that with the 2 days we have to play competitive basketball with some teams in Lagos, it will be well enough to help us to just help us with those finishing touches ahead of Saturday.
Right, and I'd like to talk about the coach now, Odaudu. What is that? Because some people have actually tagged him as the Pep Guardiola of basketball in Nigeria. What exactly stands him out as one of the top coaches in Nigeria?
Ogo Odaudu is someone who always wants to learn, want to do better than he did previously. He doesn't just settle with what he has achieved before. He likes going for more. I know Pep Guardiola likes to go for more. You can see he's having a terrible season and he's having all the touchline banned here and there because he's frustrated. This is not the Pep that we know. So, but that's the way Ogo Odaudu operates. Like, he wants to do better than his previous, because you're as good as your last game. That's just it. So you have to keep getting better, doing better, creating records. You can't settle for less because nobody knows you as a champion of now. You have to keep winning. And for River Supers, he has been the coach of River Supers for over 15 years. So when you see River Supers, he'll go without, except anything changes and he moves on from here, then we definitely have to go for a new coach. So, but without Ogo Odaudu, there won't be any River Supers. That's the coaching crew, because this is someone we've stuck with since 2009, 2010. So it's someone that likes to get better, also improve on himself. He has been to the NBA Summer League like twice or thrice. He also goes for coaching clinics. He also tries to do online training. So he likes to watch other coaches, how they train, how they imbibe their own technicalities in the team, their plays and all that. So he tries to improve himself, and he does that. Sometimes there was a comment Will Perry made last season when he came to play for us, when he was here. When he arrived and he was still trying to test run our coach, like Is this coach capable? You know, players like this, pros like this, they want to see the capability of the coach and how well is that good. So, but when they saw some plays, they were like, oh, this is NBA standard. Like, this is NBA play. This is NBA. So, if someone would like to get better, like to do well, not like he's showing off, but he wants his name to always be positive. Let him be known for winning. They always know him to win, because if he loses, it's like it's strange to hear Ogo Udaudu losing. So, but that's just who Coach Ogo Udaudu is. Likes to get better, likes to improve himself, likes to win. Like, he doesn't like to lose. But one thing I appreciate and I like about him is if he loses, he admits he loses. He doesn't try to put the blame on anyone. If he loses, you agree, yes, this is where I need to work on. This is where I need to get better. Okay, this is where we got it wrong. Yes, it's painful. Defeat really, really hot, but you'll get back up and then try to come back to see if you can do better. So that's just Ogo Udaudu's coaching style, and that's his ideology.
Right, and apart from his well-nourished CV, this man has done the job for over 10 years for Rivers Hoopers, and I say big congratulations to Ogo Udaudu right there. And seeing the clips of the training, I feel like if I had been training consistently in basketball, maybe I would have been playing for Rivers Hoopers now, but hey, it didn't get to happen. But we are here talking about Rivers Hoopers. But let's talk about the team. How confident is this team now about surpassing last season's third place finish?
We remain confident. Last year, if anyone would have thought I would get as far as third place finish, we would doubt it. Like, at first, when we were going to the big air, we're going to Dakar, where our aim or our target was, let's make the playoffs. That was just our target. Let's make the playoffs. So, but when we got to the playoffs, when we got to Dakar, we first defeated the home team. We're shocked. Our own self, we're even shocked. The players were shocked, like, come on, we actually do this. We can actually do this, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. And we kept on going for it. We went for the first one, the second, we got 3 wins, 4 wins, and it was practically great for us. So going as far as the playoffs was really, really a great thing for us. And going into this season, our target again is to make the playoff. And something I've always talked about, and which we all know, is that this particular conference is a tough conference, which we all know. They're playing against first Rabat. They got into the last season, even though it was their first time in the league last season, but they didn't go far. But they're very tough not to crack. So, and you are playing in Morocco. You are playing Morocco. You know how it is when you play against Moroccan team. Even in basketball, in the CAF Champions League, it's really tough. So we know what to expect. And then we are playing the Egyptian team. It's not easy playing an Egyptian team. Then we are playing against Stade Malien, who also finished third during their own season in 2023. So it's a tough conference for us, which we all know. But we are still confident in our abilities, confident in our coaching crew, confident in our preparation that it is not going to be about the name. Yes, Al Ittihad of Egypt, first Rabat of Morocco, Stade Malien. Yes, names are really good, but names definitely don't win you a game. You have to get on that floor, 5 against their 5, with a very good bench and a very good coaching crew to deliver the result. So we are confident in our abilities, and I think that will take us far, irrespective of who the opponents will be now. So, but we are hoping that we can surpass our previous record, which is third place finish. But first of all, we are taking it one game at a time, and one game at a time is, let's start with the game against Stade Malien. It would really boil down to what we can achieve. We can win that game. It will get us into our group, into a very good reading in the conference.
All right, so we look forward to the kickoff, the jump ball of this year's BAL tournament, and we're wishing Rivers Hoopers all the best right there when they represent Nigeria, and we believe that they can actually go farther than what they did last time out. And you know, the popular saying is, if you want to be the best, you really need to beat the best. So we'll look, and also congratulations ahead to Rivers Hoopers as they journey along with the tournament. We hear that the training will kick off later today, and there's an opportunity to speak with a couple of players. We'll surely try as much as we can to be there to join up with the players and also encourage them and wish them all the best. Thank you very much, Queen, for joining us today, and looking forward to great times ahead for Rivers Hoopers.
Thank you so much for having me.